Now, you talk about the other contenders. One of those is Baker Mayfield. He finished third in the balloting a year ago behind Deshaun Watson, behind Lamar Jackson. He, though, along with Saquon Barkley, really looked to be the front runners to try to dethrone Lamar Jackson in his pursuit of a second straight Heisman Trophy. Baker Mayfield's out there lighting it up, trying to set some records. Some FBS single-season records are in jeopardy. He's completing 75.2% of his passes. FBS record was set at 76.7% by Colt McCoy of Texas in 08. Mayfield's averaging nearly 13.2 yards per pass attempt. That's 2 more yards ahead of Ty Detmer's record-setting pace from 1989. And meanwhile, Mayfield has 13 passing touchdowns with 0 interceptions after 4 games. That's tied for the third best start by an FBS player since 2000. BMAC, do you believe in Mayfield's numbers, or is that the byproduct of a favorable schedule?
Well, I love Baker Mayfield as a quarterback. I believe he's an elite talent. When you look at his experience and his level of continuing to improve. But also, those numbers is a bit of a byproduct of the competition. Outside of Ohio State, a team he dominated on the road, there is not a credible team, a credible defense that we would say prior to that kickoff, this could be a difficult outing for Baker Mayfield and Oklahoma, right?
I mean, not UTEP?
I'm sorry, UTEP.
Not Tulsa?
Not 2017. Tulsa and 2017 UTEP. And sure, not Baylor, who lost to Liberty at home. And oh, by the way, that game was extremely close, right?
They made it interesting.
So I'm not taking anything away from Baker Mayfield. Like I said, I think he's one of the best quarterbacks in college football. But when you're playing against a few JV teams, and I'm not, you know what, I shouldn't say JV teams, but I mean teams that are not on the same level or even close to being on that level. Outside Ohio State, and I give him his props. He wanted to plant the flag. Did not. Artificial turf. Can't do it. But he dominated for 4 quarters. But everybody else, come on. Are we surprised to see him just blow those teams out?
And your point is why in our 4-year consideration on Monday, I've got Penn State above Oklahoma. Just a lot of that in large part because of the schedule. And that Baylor, again, you pointed out the example, that game should not have been close. We know the Big 12. We know college football Saturday. Everybody comes to play. Oklahoma has a huge target. When we're talking about the best 4 teams in the country, I moved them down to 4. They're still in there. Move Penn State ahead.